Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. So I've completed the second entry into the box stock group build that's been run by Gary from the Fallout Shelter. As you can see, it was this 172nd British Warrior, basically troop transporter. As the rules are for this particular group build that there's no weathering and no airbrush to be used, then it's going to be another case of showing it now as it is conforming to those rules, and then at some later date I will be adding some weathering to it and perhaps put it on a dio. I had one or two issues with the paint on this one. I was using AK paint, which was desert sand, and it just was not mixing for me. It was it wasn't, the pigment just wasn't there. I put 4 layers of paint on this thing and it still wasn't working for me, and in the end I grabbed a bottle of Ushabti bone from Citadel and I used that to finish the kit off. So I shall get the kit and we'll have a look at it together. So here it is, guys. I'm sorry about the scruffy turntable again. I quite like the colour of Ushabti bone, and obviously once I do weather this a bit, it'll tone it down to make it a bit darker. The decals on this went on reasonably well. They got a lot of detail to cover on the sides, and I managed to use Microset and Microsol in order to get them to conform to the detail there. If we have a look at the back, we can see the decals on the back as well, which had to conform over some detail, and they didn't do too bad again. I was unsure about the fire extinguisher colours on these vehicles. I didn't know whether they were the same colour as the actual vehicle itself or whether they stood out in a different colour, so that'll have to be something I'll have to research for when I do the weathering on it. Another thing that I wasn't able to particularly find out was the tools. There's some tools down here on the front, whether they were the camo colour or again would stand out as wooden and so on. So that's basically it really, guys. As I say, this will be put in a box or on the shelf until I get round to doing the weathering on it. Thanks again to Gary for running this group build. I do appreciate it, and it was nice just to build something out of the box again. Got a few group builds coming up that I want to get on and get entries for, and hopefully they will. I'll be showing those soon. Anyway, it's Wednesday, so it's middle of the week. I hope your week is going well. Look after yourselves, guys, and I'll catch up with you soon.